matter what you're going through, just know you're gonna get through. No matter what it is in life that you may be facing, understand that this too shall come to pass. Understand everything is going to pass. But as y'all enter into this video or this live, I ask that you hit it with a thumbs up, like this video, share this video, comment, and let me know what you think or share your thoughts. If something relating to you or stick out to you, you know. Uh, but today we're gonna talk about the crab in the bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? When you climbing up the ladder, when you are bettering yourself, we're gonna talk about how people, come against you and try to keep you down or try to pull you down. You know what I mean? It's like when someone see you doing good, they want to stop you because of the mentality that they have adapted to. So it's like you look for support, you look for acknowledgement, encouragement, or recognition. But people just refuse to clap for you. People refuse to acknowledge you and recognize the good that's in you. Because of that crab in the bucket mentality, we can't really single out an individual, but systematically, you can recognize the mentality of you can recognize the crab mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's like they tell you to go to school. What's up, Laura? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. They tell you to go to school, get your education, make some of yourself. And you when you go to school, you take it serious. You know what I'm saying? You go through the steps, you learn. Now you get, now people want to say that you think too much of yourself, or now you high-minded. But no, I just did what I was told to do. I went to get educated. I went and got my diploma. Then I went and got my degree. And now that I'm doing the things that I was told, which is called success, now I got enemies. Now I got haters. Now I got the crabs in the bucket trying to pull me down. I got the crabs in the bucket me down. I can't even enjoy what I have. I can't even be excited or happy for what I have accomplished, because I gotta look over my head and I gotta worry about my neighbor, somebody being envious because I decide to go and do it for myself. I decide to go to work, get me a car, and you know what I'm saying? Now I got somebody hating on my car. Now I got somebody hating on the house that I live in. The crab in the bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? When somebody don't want to see you do good, or you can be on the job. You got your coworker, you got your supervisor. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be somebody to try to pull you down and keep you from moving to the next step. They like, no, you gotta come through me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm the authority figure here. I'm the one that's running this. Okay, you can be the authority figure, you can run it. You're just not gonna run me. Okay? Now I'm gonna respect you for your authority, but don't try to control me. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to make me go against my own will to make me bow to your will. That's a crab in the bucket mentality, because you know what I'm saying, we live in a world where, you know what I'm saying, we scared to let each other go. We scared to see the next person do good, and when they do good, it's like, oh no, you can't, you're not gonna want to be my friend anymore. I'm not gonna be able to do this to you anymore. I'm not gonna be able to feed off your emotions. I'm not gonna be able to be your savior, to where, you know what I'm saying, I can give you some advice. But what if I don't need your advice? What if I just need you to listen to me? You see what I'm saying? Yo, man, you look cool as reminding me of King Von. Okay, appreciate the compliment, man. All praises. You see what I'm saying? Like the crab in the bucket mentality. Like, you can't let this system stop you. You can't let people stop you from setting the bar. You know what I'm saying? From going higher. If one door closed, another one gonna open. You don't have to sit there and take abuse. You don't have to sit there and let somebody torture you. You know what I'm saying? Now we all need to make money. We all got to survive. We all got to do what we got to do. So, you know, but then you want to make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in an environment and somebody constantly picking on you and they constantly belittling you. Now hold on. If it's no pain, then it's no gain. So I'm not saying be a coward and just say, oh, this don't feel good. Let me go get another job, or let me get in another relationship, or let me go. No, don't run from what you started. Finish what you started. But if you know you done all you can, you don't let nobody you don't let nobody constantly torture you, constantly torment you, constantly stand over your head and repeat the same thing as if you illiterate. No, you don't let nobody treat you like that. If I'm respecting your mind, you gonna respect mine. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I went to work and take care of my bills and everything, you know what I'm saying? What you mad at me for? You know? Why you gotta try to pull me down, or why you want to take from me because you know, no, don't try to from me because I went and got it on my own. You know, don't tell me you can't do that because master gonna get you. Master ain't gonna get me. Master might get you, but master ain't gonna get me. Master is the system. The system ain't gonna get me. Don't tell me to live in fear, and don't tell me, oh no, you can't go to school. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? You tell people your dreams, you tell people what you trying to do, they gonna try to pull you down. You know? They're like, no, don't go. Stay over here with us. Let's get high. Let's drink. Let's smoke. Let's hit the club. All of that is cool, but I want to live. I don't want to be worrying about, I don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck. But if I so happens to live paycheck to paycheck to where I have to punch the clock, oh well. But then, you know, I don't need nobody pulling me down and telling me, you know, just settle for less. You know, just settle for this job, or just settle for this position. You know, no. You don't need nobody to pull you down just to pull you up. You don't need to pull me down just to pull me up. Make it make sense. Huh? Like, no. So that's the world we live in, you know, blind leading the blind. We're living in a dark world where, you know what I'm saying, we don't want to see nobody do good. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody standing up for themselves, or they may stand up against their supervisor, they may stand up against their boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. That's taking your power. And it's not that you disrespecting them, but you respecting yourself to know your policy and procedures. Because your supervisors and bosses, they got certain do's and don'ts. They just can't mistreat you because they got a position higher than you. You still got to respect me as a person. You still got to respect me as a worker, as an employer. You see what I'm saying? You know, so every day I get up and go to my place of business or to make my money, I want to make the best of it. But I don't want nobody pulling me down just to pull me up. I ain't got time to keep on medicating people, or, you know, I got to be your Dr. Phil and you know, I got to come in and take care of myself, and I got to acknowledge you every day, and I got to stroke your ego. No, I ain't here to make no friends. I need to make money, and I need to go home. I need to provide for my family. But then you got people that got that crab in the bucket mentality. Who do you think you are? Don't come in here moving all fast. Don't come in here changing stuff around. Don't you come in here cleaning off my desk. That desk ain't been clean for 14, 20 years. I don't need you coming in here cleaning up in here, coming in here with all that God talk. I don't need you coming up here with all this positive stuff, all this smiling and stuff. Like it don't cost you anything to smile. You know, it don't cost you anything. You say, I was bullied at work. I brought a former case using her at I brought a former case using her at work. Now she lives in the different country. Okay. You know, But that's that mentality, you know what I'm saying? Uh okay. You said I was bullied at work. I brought a formal I bought a formal against her. I brought a formal case against her at work. Now she lives in it. Right. Okay, I get what you're saying. But you know, and see that's balance. You see what I mean? That's balance. Like everything we go through happened for a reason. Every person, place, or thing that you venture off to, you're gonna get something out of it. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna get to the next step in life. You're gonna go to the next level. So it's not all about, oh, this door closed, oh, I lost my job, oh, they was mistreating me. No, you good. You got everything you needed in that chapter. Now you gotta move on. You can't go back. So no matter if you thinking back and looking back, you can't go back. You can only go back to memorize the situation, to memorize what happened. And once you memorize what happened, you can see what you did. You can see how you could have been better, and you can learn from your mistakes to see what to do and what not to do for your next go round, for your next job, for the next door that you walk in. But don't be hard on yourself because you put your work time, effort, and energy into something, and it seemed like that authority figure had power over you to make a decision against your will because you weren't ready to let go, but all of a sudden it seemed like the door closed. Blessed God give it, blessed God take it away. You see what I'm saying? Most things happens to us for no reason at all, but we have to decide if we're gonna take this. But it do happen for a reason at all, because all things are working together for your good. Everything you go through is for the good. That's why if it's no pain, there's no gain. That's why you gotta treat others how you want to be treated. You see what I'm saying? And when you treat others how you want to be treated, you loving yourself. If you love yourself, you can love somebody else. But then if you hating that person that's hating on you, you ain't no better than the hater that's hating on you. You see what I'm saying? But once you start to see that hater and say, okay, they really love me, or they really, if I'm getting uncomfortable with something they saying, then maybe I need to pay attention. Maybe I need to stop judging them like they such a bad person because they older than me or younger than me. Maybe they got a message for me. Maybe they see something in myself that I don't see. And they don't know how to bring it to me in love, so they bring it to me in chaos. They bring it to me in conflict, confrontation. They may bring it to me in confusion. But all of it is good. All of it is working together for your good. That's why you cannot judge yourself, and you can't let this world judge you. You know what I'm saying? We all got things that we going through. We all got things that we face, things that we deal with. But you don't want to have that crab in the bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody else take off, you like, now come back here. You know what I'm saying? You want to give people what they need to fly. You don't want nobody being attached to you. You don't want nobody coming to you like you God. You see what I'm saying? You want to learn a lesson. I tried to love them, it didn't work. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Not everyone accepts love. Exactly. So when you walking through the valley of the shadows of death, you fear no evil. When you got people coming up against you and you trying to love them, and you know what I'm saying, they not accepting your love, that don't mean you turn your hard coat. That don't mean you denounce them or you say get away from me. No, you be long suffering. It hurt when you loving somebody and they don't love you back, but that don't mean you leave them. You may be the only one to help them. You may be the only one to give them what they need. You see what I'm saying? But you may be the only Christ in people's life. You may be the only example of God that they get. So you can't deny them or abandon them because of one moment or one day. You know what I'm saying? If you stop looking in the now, you can look past what they done to you or what they said to you. You see what I'm saying? So no, this it's a crab in the bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? And that's right. You can tell the people that don't live that way. That's why you pray for them, but you don't pray upon them. You don't judge them and say, "Oh, they stuck. They not gonna be able to pass go." That ain't your business. What they gonna pass? God got them. You see what I'm saying? You worry about yourself. You worry about getting your task done. You can't worry about nobody else. You worry about coming back in on time. You see what I'm saying? You worry about your progress report. Don't worry about them. You know, don't worry about what they gonna do. Worry about what you gonna do. You see what I'm saying? Cause not everybody is trying to walk that narrow path. Not everybody is trying to find that narrow path. You got people just out here doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They heart is far away from God. You know what I'm saying? But then that's not your problem to figure out. You can't save nobody. You gotta save yourself. You can't help nobody until you help yourself. You gotta start with the one in the mirror. But it's a crab. You know, you got people that's trying to take you out of character. You got people that's always trying to provoke you. You got people that's always trying to get you angry. They always standing over you, watching you, and won't give you privacy. They won't leave you alone. They won't let you be great. They won't let you get the task done successfully. You see what I'm saying? They always want to watch over your back. I mean, look over your head. They always want to control you. They don't want to hear what you're saying. They always want to talk over you and make you get out of character. They testing your love. They testing your patience. But see, you can't let them trick you out your spot, and you can't let them get you to anger. Understand what I'm saying, huh? I treat everyone with love, but now I can tell the people who don't live that way. I worry about the next victim. I'm not worried for me. I'm all good. That's right. See, you care about the loss. You care about those that suffer. You care about those that's going through it because you have a peace to surpass all understanding. And now you got that peace to surpass all understanding. You want them to have that peace, but they not willing to go with you. You see what I'm saying? So you have to pray for them and you have to lead by example. You have to show them the way. You have to speak life into them. You have to tell them it's okay. Get up. You know, this not the end. Okay, I know that person yelled at you and kind of shook you up and made you uncomfortable like they was your mama or daddy, but don't lose your temper. Don't, it ain't that serious. Don't give that your attention. Forgive them. Let it go. Forgive them. They was under pressure while you was under pressure. You know what I'm saying? They was being rushed while you was being rushed. But by the time y'all linked up together, whatever they was going through, whatever you was going through, it ain't got nothing to do with neither one of you. But since y'all in the same environment and y'all trying to get a task done, y'all just end up meeting each other at the wrong time to where y'all both was feeling out of shape. But that don't make you bad or them bad. That don't make you separate or them separate. It almost makes you whole because y'all both learned from that. Y'all both learned from that situation. Y'all both learned from that encounter. So you know what I'm saying? You can have that crab in the bucket mentality to hate yourself and hate on somebody else, or you can have the crab in the bucket mentality to love yourself and love somebody else. And if you loving yourself and you loving somebody else, you're not envious of what they got. You're not so caught up on what they don't got. You know, you're not so caught up on if they winning or losing. You just clapping for them. You just want the best for them. You see? So when we out here and you know we trying to mind our business and we trying to take care of what we need to take care of, you know what I'm saying? You just want to be mindful that you know you never know what the next person going through. You never know what they dealing with. So you don't want to add food to the fire. You want to diffuse the fire. You can't control nobody, and you can only control yourself. You know what I'm saying? You may can't control what's happening around you, but you can control what's happening within you. And if you can control what's happening within you, you can control how your environment influence you. You don't want to be a part of the chaos. You know, you want to be able to speak life. You want to be able to pray for somebody. You want to be able to help somebody. You want to be able to show them the way. But then you have to choose yourself before you choose somebody else. You see what I'm saying? You got to stop judging people. Stop trying to be so righteous or holier than thou that you can't even see yourself while you trying to talk about somebody else and trying to tell them how wrong they are. You got to look and see, are you operating in love? Now it ain't all about love, because you got to stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta speak up for yourself. You know, but then you gotta love people unconditionally. You gotta love people as you love yourself. You know what I mean? It ain't all about um getting the last word and no, it ain't about that. It ain't about you getting the last word and you know winning the argument. No, because some people gonna talk over you. Some people gonna dumb you down. Some people gonna push you to the back to where they don't want to hear what you got to say. You know, that's the crab in the bucket mentality. But you gotta rise above that. You got to stop worrying about what they saying about you and how they feel about you, and they trying to talk over you as if you less important, or you're not shining like you shining. You can't let them get to you like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, they say you can do good, just don't do better than me. And when you start doing better than people and they lose control because you didn't build your confidence, now they start looking at you different. Now they don't want nothing to do with you because they done lost their grip on you. They done lost their control on you. That ain't your fault. That ain't your fault. You know? But you got to keep doing what you're doing. And you got to keep believing in yourself. And you got to keep trusting in yourself. How you gonna trust somebody and you ain't trusting? How somebody gonna trust you and you ain't trusting yourself? How somebody gonna love you and you ain't loving yourself? If you don't teach me how to love you, don't expect me to love you. If you ain't loving yourself, how I'ma love you? You see what I'm saying? How you gonna expect me to love you and you ain't loving yourself? If you go on a job and you don't know your policy and procedure, you don't know your do's and don't, they gonna take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't standing up for yourself and you always saying yes when you really want to say no, they gonna take advantage of you and you can't get mad at them. You can't blame them because you don't love yourself. If you love yourself, they wouldn't be able to disrespect you. But that's okay. Long as you learn from the disrespect and you start to love yourself. But don't call disrespect love. No. Being a yes man or a yes woman because you want to people please, that ain't love. You don't love yourself. You putting them before you. Now, it's okay to help them. It's okay to extend a hand. It's okay to help somebody in their suffering. But then if you tired and you pouring out everything and you ain't got nothing coming in, come on, you gotta love yourself. You gotta take time out for yourself. No, you can't keep showing up for everybody, then you ain't showing up for yourself. You want to help everybody else, but you don't even want to help yourself. You want to talk to everybody else, but you don't want to be still and talk to yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because you think the more you do for people, the more you showing up for yourself. No, the more you do for people, the less you do for yourself. And ain't nothing wrong with you doing for people, but you got to balance it out to where you loving yourself more than you loving them. Because if they can't love you like you love yourself, then you misleading them on how to love you. Come on now. You gotta love yourself. You gotta look. When you love yourself, somebody else can love you. You know what I'm saying? When you patient with yourself, somebody else will be patient with you. But you gotta start from within. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep looking outside of this world thinking people gonna big up you, thinking they gonna give you your props, thinking they gonna celebrate you. No, we live in a dark world where many have waxed cold. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear the truth. They turn a dead ear to the truth. They don't want to know how you doing. They don't want to know how you feeling. But see, you do. You do. Because you ain't gave up. You ain't let this world convert you. You ain't let this world turn you cold. You ain't let this world make you dark. You still fighting. You still getting up every day and you fighting. You fighting and you fighting because you know it's better. You know greater that is within you than he's in the world. You know it's more to this. You see what I'm saying? That's why, it's not the fact that you trying to be better than the next person or you all high-minded and high-mighty to where can't nobody tell you nothing. But knowledge is power. I don't need you to tell me. I didn't come to work to be at school. I didn't come here to be gossiping and spreading rumors and all of this catch a girl, get it stuff. I didn't come here for that. I don't want to be a part of that. I come here to get my money. I didn't come here to fight with you. I didn't come here to argue with you. I didn't come here to fall in love with you. I didn't even come here to know you. But I'm not gonna stop loving you. That don't mean that I'm gonna dishonor you or do you a disservice. But then you're gonna respect my mind. I wasn't born yesterday. Last time I checked, I had to survive at maybe 16 to 18. So I know what it's like to work on a job. I know what it's like to punch a clock, to go to a system. So don't be treating me like I'm brand new to where you can belittle me, or just because you the supervisor or the boss and this my first day, now you're going to treat me like I'm brand. No, you ain't going to treat me like I'm brand new. Because if you disrespect me by you being the supervisor or the manager or the boss, now the employee's going to think they can disrespect me. So no, let's check it at the door. I'm not walking like I'm so better than you or beneath you. No, we equal. So respect my mind. I'm here to complete a task. I'm here to complete a task, and you gave me my job duty. So I don't need you standing over me. I don't need you watching over me, unless you telling me to clock out and go home, or unless I was late and you want to know why I was late. But I don't need you in my business. Your business, my business ain't your business. Your business is to make sure I'm here on time. And as long as I'm on time, we ain't got much to talk about. As long as I'm getting my job done, we ain't got nothing to talk about. So you don't need to get all personal with me if I need to call in and I need to take a day off because I got life going on. So you telling me you're going to tell me if I can't, you're going to tell me I'm risking my job because I need to go take care of myself? You don't want me to take care of myself. You want me to take care of your job. You see what I'm saying? You don't, but then I ain't blaming you because you got a job to do. But then I'm blaming myself because I need to go take care of this. But then I don't need you having an attitude with me, Mr. or ma'am. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you getting in my business talking about this the third time you call in. Well, my baby need medical treatment and I ain't got no babysitter. That don't mean I'm telling a lie. This is life, sir, ma'am. I like my job. That's why I show up every day. That's why I punch the clock. That's why I'm faithful to it. That's why I'm loyal to it. So you mean to tell me you're gonna give me so many leaves of absence and so many excuses, and I've been here 20 or maybe 10 plus years, and you telling me, come on now, the math ain't adding up. You just gonna throw me away? You're just going to take me out like a crab in a bucket, and tell me, no, you got to go, or guess what? It's okay. One door closed, another one open. But that's the world we live in. That's the system that we operate in, the crab in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? You go in the neighborhood, you go in the streets, you know what I'm saying? You're doing better than somebody, they don't like it. They get to feeling some type of way. They blood get to boiling. Like, who does this person think they are? Who do they think they are? Now we got to do something to get them out of here. We all got to team up and get them out of here. I don't care that I'm hating on them. I don't care that they ain't did nothing to me. I just don't like how they making me feel. I don't like all that confidence they got. They got their head up too high. You see what I'm saying? And then they don't know you the most coolest, calm, and collected person that you can be. All they got to do is get to know you. But they don't want to get to know you because they judging you by your outside appearance. So you got to go within. You can't you see, they looking at the outside, but beauty is in the skin deep. So you can judge me on the outside all you want to, but beauty is in the skin deep. Greater is he that is within me than he's in the world. You see what I'm saying? So no, don't be letting these people, don't no. You one door closed and nothing open. You're not obligated to stay there and let the system abuse you. You know what I'm saying? People on the job get so comfortable with you. You know what I'm saying? They just start disrespecting you. They lose in respect to just let you come in and do your job. By the time you get in, they already poking at you. They already mugging you. You see what I'm saying? Just trying to make matters hard for you. But see, you gotta forgive them. Cause if you don't forgive them and you take matters in your own hands, then they might get you. That's what they want. They want a reaction out of you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get to know you. They don't want to act. They just want to assume that you acting all stuck up. They want to assume that that's the problem. Cause it ain't the fact you got an attitude, but you tired. You tired of the drama. You tired of conflict and confrontation. You tired. It just seems like you the only one with the light. You the only one that care. You the only one that can see this isn't what it is. You ain't trying to get stuck on no job. You ain't trying to be that person that's 20, 30 years in. If that be the case, then fine. But you ain't stuck to no one job. God got you. You can get another job just like that. You see what I'm saying? But that's the world we live in. They're gonna judge you before they get to know you. They're gonna jump to conclusions. They're gonna assume. They're gonna get other people to go against you. They're gonna get other people to lie on you, to spread rumors about you, to gossip about you. Come on now. But you bigger than that. You mean to tell me it take all of y'all to come together and go against me? I gotta be somebody. I gotta be somebody. I gotta be powerful. I gotta be righteous. Cause I'm forgiving y'all for y'all know not what y'all do. I ain't did nothing to you. You judge me by how I look. You judge me by my appearance. You judge me by my confidence. You judge me by how I hold my head up. Come on now. Come on now. That's all right though. That's all right. That's all right. They being envious of you, it's gonna pay off in the end. They being envious of you, it's gonna pay off in the end. They feeling some type of way about you, it's gonna pay off in the end. It's gonna pay off. You see what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Keep the faith. Keep doing right. Keep loving people that hate you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get a great reward. That's why things be happening for you that you can't explain. That's why when that when you think your enemy got you pinned down, God always come around and turn it around. God always pull you out. You don't know how God be taking care of you like that. You don't know how you be getting out of situations, but God be getting you up out of it. You see what I'm saying? What it say when you make peace with when you at peace with God, He make your enemies at peace with you. They become your footstool. Yeah, the weapon may form, but it ain't gonna prosper. Yeah, they can look at you some type of way or feel some type of way in hopes to take you out, but it ain't gonna prosper. Because you blessed coming in and you blessed coming out. You're gonna go in and you're gonna leave out the same. If you're gonna leave out better than you came in, because you always growing, you always learning, you always evolving. Every day is another day for you to evolve. Every day is another day for you to love. For you to look at yesterday and see, what can I do better? What can I do better than I did yesterday? You know what I'm saying? How can I help somebody today? How can I give a word of encouragement? Or, you know what I'm saying? How can I make somebody's day better? Can I smile? Can I give them a fruitful thought? You know what I'm saying? You got to be, you want to be ahead. You don't want to be behind. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to leave the world behind. Everybody ain't going where you going. You look around and you see everybody in their phones, they closed off. You know what I'm saying? They lovers of themselves. You ask them how they doing, it's real dry. And that ain't their fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not their fault. but you got to pay your attention to something. So stop looking to blame people because they not treating you with love. Love yourself. Then you can love somebody else. Help yourself. Then you can help somebody else. Come on now. We live in a world where it's crabs in the bucket. You got the crab in the bucket to where they don't want to see you do good. And when you start doing good, they have a problem. But don't you have a problem with doing what's right. Don't be afraid of how God blessing you. Don't be afraid to hold your head up high. Hold your head up. Hold your head up. Keep going. Keep moving. It may be lonely at the top, but success is calling you. But don't sell out. Don't sell your soul for a little bit of riches and fame. Don't sell your soul for just a moment, because nothing is promised. You can't take none of this stuff with you. You see what I'm saying? So don't sell out and don't give out. It ain't how strong, it's how long. It ain't what you got, it's what you got left. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. See what I'm saying? If it's no pain, it's no gain. Just like birthing pains, just like aching pains. You're gonna grow. You grow when you overcome pain. You grow. When you go within, you know how you be trying to process your thoughts. Like, why did that person do that? I know they saw me coming through the door. Or I know they saw me holding this food. Why would they bump me like that? Or why would they just slam the door like that? You know, you try to process it like that wasn't right. But then, you know, you turn the other cheek, which is good, because you don't want to take matters in your own hands. But then deep down, you know that they know what they did. And they know that you know what they did. But see, you are righteous. You are holy. That's why you turn away from evil. That's why you ain't trying to get some get back. You praying for them. But now you may not can stay around them because now they didn't showed you their hand. So now you gotta love them from a distance. You know, I can still talk to you. I can still be there for you. You know, we still hold a conversation. But now I'm not gonna give you that loyalty. I'm not gonna give you that comfort like I once did, because you gotta earn it. I gave it to you freely, but then you disrespected. You neglected me. You abandoned me. You told me I wasn't worth your time. So you showed me by disrespecting me. Okay, that's fine. But guess what? I'm gonna forgive you. You ain't gonna make me hate you. You can hate on me all you want. Like they say, if you ain't got haters, you must not be doing something right. So you need more haters so you can see what you're doing right. Because as long as you ain't got haters, you ain't got nobody to show you what you're doing right. You see what I'm saying? So when them haters coming up against you, tell them thank you. Shake their hand. Acknowledge them. You got somebody looking at you like this? Go over there and say, what's up? How you doing? You all right? What you mean, am I? I ain't mean no harm, big dog. Oh, you got it. I was just speaking. But see, now you know to be mindful that person feeling some type of way. That person got a spirit on them. You know what I'm saying? They got a spirit on them. And so now guess what? You pray for them, but you don't let them stop you. Because the crab in the bucket mentality is real. You know what I'm saying? When you walking with that confidence, you're holding your head up high, you may have an authority figure to get intimidated by you. But you can't help that. You can't help how somebody else feel about you. You can't help that somebody else envious of you. You can't help that. I'm gonna tell you what you can help though. You can help yourself. That's what you can do. You can help yourself and you can love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be attached to anybody. You don't need nobody. You can move along like you've been moving along. They sitting up here trying to threaten you like you're gonna lose their friendship. Where the friendship at? Where the love at? So I'm saying, you give me everything I want, but you don't give me what I need. Give me what I need. Don't give me what I want. You know what I'm saying? You give me a day. I told you I wanted Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. That's what I needed. But then you give me Thursday and Friday off. That ain't what I wanted. I didn't need that. It's a difference. You see? But thank y'all for being here. Today we talked about the crab in the bucket mentality. I will be uploading this video to my YouTube. Oh, this is YouTube. But it's it's a 40-minute duration time, so I may not be able to get the video uploaded until tomorrow or later on today. Because yesterday I did a live for like 40 some minutes, and it took a little time to load, and I thought I wasn't gonna be able to get it. But if you like this video, if you learn from this, share it to somebody you know. You know what I'm saying? It might help them. You know what I'm saying? It might encourage them. You know, it might get them. It might get them to see something different about their situation. You know what I'm saying? So today I talked about the crab in the bucket mentality, on how people will pull you down when you climbing up the ladder and when you're trying to better yourself. And when you minding your own business, it just seems like all hell break loose. Every time you overcome something, it seems like something else come to try to push you back. But you got to be able to recognize and realize and forgive. Forgive people. Don't be trying to pay people back for evil. You know what I'm saying? You let God deal with them. As long as you know you did right by them and you did all you can, move on. Don't worry about it. Let it go and let it flow. But I'm going to go ahead and end this. We've been live now for 41 minutes. So if you like to review this and replay it as much, share it as much, chop and screw it, make a video on it, or upload it to your page. You know what I'm saying? You got my permission. But all praise to the Most High. Thank y'all for being here. I might come back on a little bit later, probably 5, 7 o'clock. I'm going to try to make this a daily thing, and I got to get better on timing to where I'm showing up. That way you won't be surprised when I show up. You'll be expecting me. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't the fact that I want you to follow me or look up to me. I just care about your soul to where, you know what I'm saying, if you're learning from this channel and it's feeding you and you left better than you came in, then yeah, follow me. You know what I'm saying? Like, follow the guidance. Follow the instructions. You see what I'm saying? Basic instructions before leaving Earth. You see what I'm saying? Follow that. Don't be following no, don't be following this world. Don't be following the riches. Money ain't gonna make you real, and money ain't gonna make you happy. And money ain't gonna make you satisfied. Money is just a tool. So you gotta go within. You gotta start looking in the mirror. Trust what I'm saying now. I catch y'all on the next one. Stay blessed. And don't be afraid of your calling. Answer the call. Don't fight the power. You know what I'm saying? Fight the power and keep fighting the power. Keep going against evil. Keep going against the dark forces. Keep being the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? Keep being the goat. Keep being that curse breaker. You ain't come this far to turn back now. You ain't come this far to go backwards and get hard on yourself and get down on yourself as if you believe in the lies of them people around you. They don't know you like that. That's what they gonna do, judge you. Come on now. Well, let me get up off here, y'all. I thank y'all for staying tuned. I'll catch y'all on the next go round. Like I said, give me a minute and this video will be uploaded where you can replay it. All right. Peace and love. One.